Begin this practice by making sure you are fully comfortable. Usually lying down is best for Yoga Nidra. And as we go through the techniques, allowing the body to be an ally and facilitate in this meditation as we tap quickly into subtle energies. The first ally is the breath. The breathing process never stops, as you can control the breath, and through this control influence the body, the emotions, and the mind, as these are all connected. When one is aroused, breathing speeds up. When one is angry, one tenses and holds the breath. When the mind is peaceful, the breathing is regular and deep. The second ally is awareness. Even though the body is quiet, awareness always keeps moving. Awareness is a sensation, almost tingling, that is localized to a specific spot or site. As we move through the sensations in the body, the brain still receives them. This power is awareness. I want you to learn to connect the breath and awareness together. Always our first exercise, observing the breath. This time, as you breathe in, move your awareness along the very first wisp of the air entering your body. As you begin your inhale, become aware of the air entering your nostrils. Follow it around the nasal passage, down the bronchial tubes, all the way into the lungs, to where it expands against the diaphragm. You can feel actually all the sensations all the way through. Now exhale and bring your awareness back outward with your breath, such that it reaches your nose with the last bit of air. Inhale again, move your awareness. Close your eyes. It may help you to focus a little more on your awareness. The goal in this practice is just to get used to moving the awareness in conjunction with the breath. An interesting thing will happen here. Your mind may wander, thoughts may occur. You can still maintain awareness of the sensations along your respiratory passage as the breath goes in and out. Another thing has happened. Your breath has become deep and regular. Let the thoughts just occur. This separation of the thought process from the breathing and awareness is a natural phenomenon. There is no need to force the mind to stop thinking. You have joined two great allies that can overcome many obstacles along the inward path to transcendence. There is a breathing technique that is very essential to do. In yoga, it's called Ujjayi breath. As you breathe in, slightly contract the glottis. You will know you are doing this correctly when you feel a gentle constriction that will cause a slight audible rasping sound, almost like a quiet snore. The constriction should not be so tight as to restrain the air forcefully. It can be very subtle and smooth. If you are having problems experiencing this sensation, it's a very common yogic technique. Once you understand how to do it, it will come very easily. There's a very important psychological phenomenon that occurs in the Ujjayi breath when it's practiced. The breathing slows down and the blood pressure is lowered into an inward state. The body relaxes and the body allowing one to feel comfortable. Keeping the eyes closed will intensify this experience. It is almost as if one is asleep, but inside thoughts continue to happen. Practice Ujjayi with the awareness of the breath, filling and vacating the lungs as described. Take a moment to examine the diaphragm. Identify the soft chakras and energy movement points. The root chakra, in men the root is located in the perineum between the anus and the genitals. In women it is located inside the vagina. Moving up to the sacral chakra, just beneath the belly button. This chakra occurs on the spine behind the navel, our solar plexus chakra. Moving into the anahata, the heart chakra. Anahata chakra occurs behind the heart on the spine. Moving up the throat chakra, located at the back of the neck and in the throat. Sometimes the sensations of all of these chakras are far more pronounced sensations of the corresponding chakra. Sometimes the points are taken into the entire abdomen, the chest, the throat. There's another special point called Bindu, which is located on the back of the skull where the hair naturally spirals. This is also the point where monks will shave the hair to leave a bald spot for added stimulation. Moving up to the third eye, chakra of intuition, awareness, and into the crown where we are connected to our higher self and the divine. In all of these points, the body should firmly make contact with the ground. If you are in a chair, make sure that your back is not touching the back of the chair, for this will interfere with the sensing of the energy at the chakras. Once again, focus on the root chakra. Move your awareness to that point, which is in the perineum for the men and inside the vagina in women. Just notice any sensations that might occur. Always start with the root chakra and always end with bringing the awareness to the root chakra. Once again, we will move the awareness from point to point by proceeding up in the front of the body and then down the chakras along the spine. So become aware of the point for the sacral chakra. It is located in both men and women near the pubic bone. Move to the solar plexus at the point of the navel. Move to the anahata, the heart chakra in the front of the heart. Moving to throat chakra. Moving the awareness between the eyebrows. The third eye. To the Sahasrara, the crown chakra at the top of the head. To the Bindu point in the back of the head, down to Vishuddhi chakra, Anahata chakra, Manipura chakra, Swasthana chakra, and finally back to Muladhara. Spend enough time at each point to notice any sensations. And we move along to the next point and continue this cycle around the body on your own, dozens or more times. Keeping the added awareness to the chakras. Begin psychic breathing. We are so used to the sensation of the breath going in and out of the nose and mouth. It may be initially difficult to sense something different, especially something that violates our rational concept of breathing. Psychic breathing is when we focus our awareness at a specific point and imagine that there is an opening at that point. We imagine that the air is actually entering and exiting the body at that point. This is what we call psychic breathing, because you are not actually breathing air in and out of these points. However, you are psychically breathing prana in and out of these points. Prana is a term that relates to life force energy and is necessary for all life. Now let's combine psychic breathing with the awareness of the chakras. Place your awareness at the root chakra and pull prana directly into the body as you slowly inhale. Psychically breathe the prana out of the root chakra. Next, move up to the solar plexus, breathing in, breathing out physically and psychically once with each point. Go through the solar plexus. Inhale and exhale. Through the heart. Opening up, psychically breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in and out physically, psychically once with each point. Up to the throat chakra. Notice the sensations. First, it will not be a single point of which you become aware, but more like an area. Moving up to the third eye. You may feel sensations all over the forehead instead of just the third eye for now. Slowly, these sensations will become more localized. Continue the circuit to the crown chakra. Do the circuit again and again. If you have perfected the Ujjayi breath, you may find that you are automatically doing this technique in conjunction with psychic breathing. This will take you very deeply inward, and your focus of awareness on each point will magnify greatly. This is the practice called chakra breathing. There's one last technique we will do together. The mouth closed, roll the tongue backwards so that normally the lower surface touches the upper palate. Try to bring the tongue as far back as possible without strain. At first it may seem awkward, but with some practice in conjunction with the Ujjayi breath, it will actually seem like the most natural position for the tongue. This mudra has very subtle effect upon both the physical and the subtle body. It actually connects two important circuits that we will move through next. As we continue to practice, moving your perceptions of the chakras, as the energy points begin being purified, you'll find yourself feeling many different emotions, or having many different memories arise. This is a natural process. Let the memories and emotions happen. If you need to cry, let it happen. This is a natural release of emotional holding and karmic patterning. This Kriya practice is very balanced, for it energizes all the chakras. Focusing on just one chakra or for extended lengths of a time is unbalanced practice, and it can cause profound emotional swings. Be sure to move through all the chakras so that you can balance into the techniques that expand your consciousness. We will continue the practice in our next Sunday's class and adding the frontal and spinal channels necessary to make this practice so much deeper. For now, take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale. Stay here for a few moments. When you are ready, begin to awaken the body. Slowly moving the fingers and the toes. Maybe rocking the head from side to side. Keep the eyes closed for as long as possible. And roll over onto your right side into fetal position, allowing the energy in the body to be renewed, rebirthed. Keeping the eyes closed once again, use the strength of your arms to press yourself up to a seated position. Bring the hands, the vibration of the energy and the breath to the heart center. We will end this practice with one single sound of Om. Take a deep breath in. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up for you today. As I thank you for allowing me to guide us. Rest well. Know you are loved. Sat Nam.